Hey guys, this is John. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. Got my friend Steve here, and we're building a bike. Let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about this video. A little bit different format this time. Hey guys, this is John. Welcome back to the channel. Today, got something different. I got a friend here. This is Steve. What do you got there?
I got a 1992 DeRosa Nuevo Classico.
Beautiful bike. Now that frame, originally got it from the purchaser of Bike World in Des Moines, who had passed away, and they were selling this this frame there. So, all right. So what are we gonna build this thing with?
Okay, here we go. Let's see. I got GP 4000 tires, Flight titanium.
Oh, sweet, lightweight.
Very. I love those saddles. They're the most comfortable for me. I put them on all my bikes.
All right.
Brand new look Kios.
Look, Kios, good.
DeRosa.
No, come on. Where'd you get this thing?
On eBay.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I didn't know that even existed. That's kind of cool.
There's quite a few. Kind of new Campanella chain.
All right. Do you have a quick link?
No.
Uh-oh. All right, we'll see what we can do.
We got the record.
Oh, with carbon. All right.
Record.
Yes.
Chorus brakes.
Ah, pretty.
Record crank. DeRosa tape.
DeRosa.
And I got my Campanella kit for what
So what do you got for a cockpit?
I have. The record 10-speed.
All right.
And an ITM stem with 3T bars black.
Ah, sweet. Nice setup. All right, what do you got for wheels?
I got what appears to be a brand new or very, very lightly used set of open throws with chorus hubs.
Oh, yeah. Colorado Cyclists, built by Colorado Cyclists. Sweet.
Brand new cassette.
Oh, yeah, look at that. All right, we're gonna put this baby together. Hey, I just want you guys to know this is not a how-to video. You're not gonna see every step, but yeah, let's get this baby in the rack. Man, this thing looks awesome. I think the black bar and stem are gonna go well. I think the black seat posts, that all works. The man brought his own tools.
Not all of them.
Not all of them?
This one is the one I need for the shifters when I adjust them. So
Deal.
figured I'd bring it just in case.
You know, I got people that give me a hard time because of my rack. My bike rack is kind of like, I mean, it's a decent rack, but it's not like a high-end park or anything like that. It's like, so we're gonna start a GoFundMe, guys, for a park stand and a Campanella toolkit. So see the link below for the GoFundMe. So, all right, where do you want to start with this thing?
Well, I already got the BB in. That's a chorus BB. Brand new rings on there too.
Yeah, pretty. All right, what do you want me to do? Should I hang some wheels?
Sure.
Uh-oh, you don't have the tire on.
Yeah, I gotta put the new tire on there. I put the one on the front. I need it on the rear.
Like my fancy Nancy Allen set?
They're very beautiful. I really do.
It's a Silka set.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's for idiots that want to spend that much money on the Allen kit.
But these are really sturdy. I mean, when I was cranking on there, it was so nice.
When did I first meet you?
Probably about 10 years, maybe?
10 years.
Has it been 10?
Well, I've been here 9, and I think you bought something for me on...
At the old house, yeah.
I've told people I met him on off a Craigslist ad, and people look at me funny. I guess that meant something different back then. No, you bought a set of wheels. Do you remember what they were?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
It was something you had that was cool, and then I went by and I saw your collection, and I was like, holy smokes.
I think you probably had 12 bikes in the collection then. So I think you got 50 now, or 60, I don't know. We'll keep track. Hey guys, I'm gonna cut in here for 1 second. Please, go to Facebook, go to John's Vintage Road Bike Garage. I have a group there. A lot of great discussion with no bike snobbery. Join us there, John's Vintage Road Bike Garage.
Is it this?
Neither am I. It's an art.
Yeah.
It really is. This thing's gonna be great.
I'm so just anticipation of this. I've been holding onto this frame and put together all these parts
Right.
And I'm just sitting there waiting and waiting, and I'm like,
Yeah, but you're gonna have. I mean, you're gonna have a fully blown out DeRosa here. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this goes as part of the series that I'm doing on these '90s bikes. You know, I'm sure you recall the Pinarello that I did. I showed you my Pro Miata that's done from. I did this in 2019, which is my retro mod with the Ultegra kit on it. Coming up soon, we have this GT. That's a 1994, and the parts are right here. I don't know if I'm going to do the pimpy chain or not, but a mixture of, this is all 8-speed stuff, 8 and 9. So a little mix there, and so it won't be 100%, you know, all the same era. Yeah, I think you got the perfect color combo going here. What color is your tape? Is it black?
Black. Yeah.
That'll work just great.
I like it all black because it looks tough. You know? The handlebar tape doesn't get all nasty. Like if I did yellow tape, it's like, you know.
Yeah, I'm guilty of the yellow tape thing. That's what's going on at Pinarello. Which, by the way, guys, you've already seen this video. I'm taping things out of order on the Pinarello, but gosh, this thing's cool. So where did I meet you in your journey? I mean, when you bought those wheels, were you, did you have a few bikes on your belt at that point or no?
I was in the process of learning because I was going to Main Street Bikes is a great place.
Right.
But I was going there
Dundee, Illinois.
everything. And it was just running up the cost. So I had to learn how to buy a bike or work on bikes.
Gotcha.
So then I started just buying a bunch of bikes because I enjoyed playing with them and I wanted to learn. So I would buy them and sell them basically and fix them up,
right.
Strip them down, clean them, polish everything, put them back together and sell them.
Oh, gotcha.
Buy them for a little while and sell them.
So you'd flip them a little here and there.
Flip them here and there, and it wasn't so much for the money. I mean, the money was good. I mean, I made a little bit, but sometimes it was just because I like to do everything. I didn't want to do anything half-assed,
right.
So I would end up breaking even on some of them. You know,
oh, I understand.
Get to ride them for a little while, but you know, so.
So how many bikes do you have now?
You know, I'm not sure. I'm down a few. That's for.
You're down a few. Well, one time you had them in your living room.
Yeah, I had them all over. I got them in the garage. My wife was kind of complaining a little bit. Let's see. I got a Paramount in the wings. I have 2 Prologues, one the gray, which I got to redo, and I got the red and white fade. I got a Swin Circuit that's awesome that I got from you.
Oh yeah.
That's what I had 2 of those before, but they were a little small.
That was from Jeff Crenton when you were selling his collection. I got those Paramounts and man, that was cool. The matte black, right?
Yeah, matte blacks. It's got it's all original. So you got the original tape on it. So those frames are just so underrated. Those circuit frames are. I mean, it's just a dream. It holds. You make turns. It just everything. It's just a beautiful ride bike.
A lot of those Japanese bikes were underrated that Schwinn used, and you know, the Panasonics and so.
Yeah, the Prologue's the same thing. The Prologue is just an amazing bike too.
So what got you into vintage bikes?
Well, I hadn't ridden in forever, and I was trying to get healthy. I was trying to run, and it hurt my knees. And
I couldn't do that either.
I decided to try bike cycling again, and I bought a red Latour that was too small for me.
A red Latour?
Yeah.
Like, how old was that Latour?
That was like a 81 or something like that. I can't remember. It was my way back into riding. I rode the piss out of it. But, you know, I just... As I learned a little bit more about the sizing, I knew I needed something else, so I moved up to a Prelude.
So you got more bikes from there?
Yeah. This year.
Do you know how to replace those cables?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, yeah. You can't cut them, right? when you...
Yeah, once the cable's in it.
Once the cable's in it, it's like... Yeah.
So we're sizing those up. Yeah, I just had to do that on the Pinarello over here, and I have to say I'm kind of new at it. Mr. Expert with a YouTube channel doesn't do a lot of brifters or ergos or whatever. I will size that up. Well, I know you got a great collection. You started out with those Schwinns. You still have them.
Yep.
You know, guys always say you don't have to have top-line stuff to have a collection. You just have to have stuff that you're passionate about, stuff that you enjoy. Oh, she's pretty.
Very. I love the colors.
Again.
I'm going to be very proud to ride this bike.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And these things are pretty stiff, too. Now, as you get out of the saddle, you got yourself some big stays. They're known to be really responsive. So, and you got yourself some, what do we got here? We got some Columbus TSX tubing.
SLX, yeah.
No,
Or
TSX.
TSX.
Yeah, that's not sewer pipe. That's good stuff. Actually, this is for your front brake. I'm going to see if I have one that isn't rusty. I could never remember where crap is here. Oh, here we go. Bingo. You'd be surprised how fast you could build a bike when you're not doing it on camera. Hey, what's your favorite bike?
I think the Circuit and the Prologues are two of my favorites to ride. The Roberts is dreamy. it's a really nice one too. I don't know, it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite, isn't it?
It really is. They're all really nice. You know, the Super Sport I got from you, that one I take with the kids and pull them on a.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny is once in a while I get people that write comments in the comment section. You know, John, on this 1972 bike, you should put, you should upgrade to indexing, or you should put this shifter or that brake or those brake shoes on this. And I'm thinking about it. It's not a bad suggestion. But what's really interesting is that these bikes are not about best performance. It's like if I bought a 1957 Chevrolet, do I really want it to perform like a Porsche 911? No. That's not what I'm riding it for. I kind of want the vintage feel. I want the vintage aspect of it. And I know I'm not going to get in top performance. And some people buy into that and some people don't, But that's why I think this is a gateway drug. Once they put like a retro mod together and they see how a steel frame rides, they're going to want a steel frame, And that was really interesting. A guy named Mike Cohn, you've seen him in my videos. He's probably the biggest expert I know. He said, you know where I think the movement's going to be? I think people are going to get these 70s bikes. Here's why. You could put a wide tire on those touring bikes. You know how they have those big long reach center pull brakes?
Yeah.
You could put a 36C tire underneath that, and you could go gravel grinding. You could go on a long tour. You could do all kinds of things on the 70s bike, and everything will function. You have your gearing range. You have your comfort. So I think he's got a point. Yeah. Hey guys, we got 3 events coming up. One is May 31st, and that's at Golden Velo in Golden, Colorado. He's having a walk-in or a drop-in. It's like an open house. Come anytime between, I think, 10:30 in the morning and I think it's 6:30 at night. I'll be there starting at about 12:30. I'll be driving in from Illinois. That's going to be a lot of fun. You never know who you're going to meet there. Since the Eddy Rando show is the next day, I think it's going to be a pretty busy place. There'll be drinks, there'll be some light snacks, and of course a lot of cool stuff to look at and possibly purchase. After that, the Eddy Rando, it's an amazing show. You can look up, you'll see the link down below, and that's a bike show. And I'm going to bring a really special bike there. It belongs to someone famous, someone you know from the 80s that won a big race. Can't wait to show this bike off. Love to see you there, and there'll be videos for both events that I'll be doing. Then after that, Rich Gangl is having a show on June 5th, and that's on a Thursday, and that's going to be amazing. He's going to show his entire collection of bikes. It's a tribute to Eddy Merckx. Every bike that he raced in his professional career, he recreated them down to the spoke nipple. It's amazing. There's also more information on that in the comments section below. So guys, 3 events. You're invited to all 3. I'm also going to be interviewing Mark Noblette coming up as well, a famous frame builder who just does amazing work and still does amazing work. So, hey, thanks for bearing with me through that. Now, back to the bike build.
The older bikes they ride like a dream. You get yourself like a rally, an old rally or an old Paramount, and you just float. It's just a beautiful feeling, great ride.
Well, you're looking at that chrome Paramount from 70, whatever that was. The one, what year is that?
72.
72. Well, a lot of them were built in 72, guys. There. That was the bike boom. The thing about that is, I mean, they're 40.5-inch wheelbase, 40.5 inches, and they ride like a dream. And then back in the day, they would put sew-ups on it and race it. But that's where the Italian bikes came in. They were so much faster handling and kind of outshined the old Paramounts. But
and the Peugeots and the
Motor Pecans, right? Exactly.
They, but there is something to say for doing a retro mod. Like you could spread the rear a little bit, put bigger,
Define that. Spread the rear. Doesn't mean what you think it means.
Well, you can get 130 spaced into a 126.
Oh, I see.
And you can put modern stuff on. It's like, and
that's true.
You get a little bit of the best of both worlds on some of that, because you get that cushy steel ride, but you also get your better gearing options maybe also.
Right.
So some people they're real purists. They won't do it. I like I'm thinking about the Prologue. I have two of them. One of them I might just do with all modern, just because it would be
What kit would you go with?
Probably Dura-Ace.
Dura-Ace.
Yeah.
I'm not
10-speed Dura-Ace maybe.
Oh, okay. So not like totally new Dura-Ace.
Not totally new. No, I don't want to put the carbon on it.
I'm totally not worthy of putting Dura-Ace on stuff. That's why I showed you the Neo-Retro Miata Pro with Ultegra from 2019, and I just couldn't justify going to Dura-Ace on it. Guys, when you weigh 235, you don't care about the extra pound on the components.
Yeah. Well,
got to make room for new dirt here, guys. I got ferrules everywhere, and we're trying to figure out what this thing is. Anyone know? Put it in the comment section below. You're gonna laugh at me because I should know. Yeah, it's knurled over here. Yeah, what is this thing? Now we have a ferrule, but I want a better ferrule. This is a DeRosa, dang it. You don't use an ugly ferrule. Maybe that's all I got are ugly ferrules. No, ugly ferrule it is. I can't find a good one. That's all right. It goes there. That's an art, I understand, getting that baby to fit.
Newfangled stuff.
This newfangled stuff, yeah, let me tell you here. Guys, ain't this funny? This group is from what year? And to us, this is newfangled, newfangled stuff.
I mean, I've done one other set of ergos, that's it, in my life. So this is a learning curve for me.
So guys, if you're here for the utmost in professionalism on early 2000s or late 90s product, you're in the wrong channel.
You sure are.
Yeah, we're only half joking, by the way. I've been a mechanic since I was 15 years old. I'm now 59, and I have a knowledge that will get me through it. But I have my people I call. I got Seth over at Golden Velo. I got Mike Cohn. I got Jeffrey Bach. I am blessed to have friends that work in this stuff every single day. Unlike myself, I have a full-time job that isn't YouTube or being a bike mechanic.
Me, I've put together so many bikes that I bought just to learn how to do the work.
Well, that's
the main goal.
Great way to learn.
And they were junky bikes, and I stripped them completely down, polish, rebuild, clean everything, and that taught me. That's how I learned. I sold the bikes, but usually it was, I didn't make anything because just by the time I put new tires, I knew everything, and But I got the experience, and that's what I was after.
Gotcha.
I'm not a racer, but what, it is kind of like I try to go quick sometimes, and I'm getting older.
No.
Yeah, and so I'm not going to keep up with the young kids anymore. But you know what? Having the shifters, these shifters give you so much more comfort. Not alone. I mean, the comfort alone on these, just for your hands, is just so much better. Shifting is like so easy. You don't have to take your hands off.
Right.
You're just,
Yeah, and at the same time, though, sometimes you want to ride that 57 Chevy, though, right?
Oh, exactly. I love it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do both, and I enjoy both. I enjoy friction shifting a lot. I love it. Superb Pro is probably my favorite.
Oh, that's
although
probably the smooth. Now,
yeah. So like, the Campanello is very, very pretty, very beautiful, and everybody loves it. Everybody, It's like what you would want to put on this bike or that bike.
Oh yeah, I get tons of it. It's great stuff.
You know, it is. It's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm just.
Well, it's more ornate, right? It looks.
Yeah, it's more ornate. It looks
almost Art Deco.
And if you have Italian, you have to put it on the Italian.
It's the law. And that's why by the way, that's why we're doing a Campanella group on the DeRosa. You wouldn't dare put SRAM on this thing. That'd be a sin.
You know, SRAM or even Dura Ace or anything. I mean, it's got to have Campy because it has to.
Yeah, but even this English frame here, this is made in England. Mercian, you'll see a video on this soon. I'm actually going to have the owner of Mercian interviewed on the channel as we talk about this bike. You know, I'm trying to figure out what to put on that, and I just have so many bikes with Campy. I'm just like, that's what I should do. But I'm not sure. Hey guys, speaking of that, now if you guys have an Athena group like this, I am looking for one. And mainly drivetrain, definitely the shifters, the ergos. I have brakes, but if you have brakes too, I'm looking for a kit. Let me know if you got one. All right, you got that. That's looking good.
Yeah, I'm excited. Look at this. It's going to look beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's just going to be a beautiful bike.
You'll be able to pick up girls with this thing.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be running to you in droves. So it was really kind of funny. I had a guy making fun of me because I used the G in Campagnolo. It should be Campagnolo. And I say that a lot, but not always. Mm-hmm. And it was an Englishman who said Campag. You should call it Campag. Mm-hmm. Don't say Campy, say Campag. Well, wait a minute. Your way is right. The G is supposed to be silent. So you should say it's Camping. Tell you what, the guy that invented the Quick Link should be a millionaire. He deserves a mansion, good food, and anything he wants.
Same for the person who invented yoga pants.
Yoga pants. I don't know if I want that.
All right.
If you notice, guys, I gave him the hard work. I'm doing the easy stuff.
Here, we're getting there. We're almost ready.
Yeah, we're getting there. All right, we got that threaded through. You're in charge of that. I guess I'll hook up the derailleurs here. Tell you what, it's been a long time since I tag teamed a bike.
Goes quicker.
Would you call that a threesome? Don't! I apologize to the 2 women that watch this channel. Yeah. Seriously, I looked at the demographics on my channel, and it's comical. It's older, which I knew. Everyone's over 55. At least 80% of us or 75% of us are over 55. And it's 99% men, except for like my travel videos where I go somewhere or the Philly Bike Expo. Right. That was 94% men. And you women are smarter than we are. Don't watch this garbage. Yep. Before I hook up the front cable, I adjust the inner adjustment here, because once that cable's tight, you can't play with it. So, yeah. So when we do the bike trail, we're gonna switch bikes here. Since you ride the same pedals I do, we could do that.
Are you doing a party?
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it this year. As you know, I usually do it Super Bowl Sunday, right? Yeah. Or the day before Super Bowl Sunday. But you know, I think it's because I'm selling the garage. I didn't feel like having a big gathering there. But whatever new place I get is going to have enough place to do a ride, hopefully a ride from and a party and that kind of thing. Here, I got one of these newfangled third hands.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot who it was in the comments section asked me about these third hands. This is a vintage Park tool. You can find them, though. It's BT1 from Park. Or you can use a toe clip strap.
What do you think? Good?
Let's say you fall over, you don't want it to rip out. So there you go. And then you want a little bit of an arc here. Okay. Because it's going to move with the brake. With the cutter. Z cutter, sir.
Z cutter.
Well, guys, around the corner. It's almost just time to wrap the bars. And we're arguing over who's going to wrap them.
Well, we got to make sure the shifters are set.
We'll make sure that's all done first. So I hate to have to unwrap them to fix that. But man, this thing's coming out really well. Okay, it's beautiful. Hey, it's great outside. We should take some outside shots of this thing when we're done.
Oh, definitely.
So Steve and I just learned a valuable lesson that we are to make sure that this shifter is in the highest gear position, meaning you keep clicking this to make sure that it would be in the smallest cog. before you hook it up and before you try to adjust. So we had to rethread the cable. I thought you said you knew what you were doing.
You know,
put you on the spot on camera. That's a boy. All right, ready? Shift down. Up. Up. Cough. There you go. I think we're in good shape. We want to throw the chain. All right, let's give that a shot. Show me this tape. What do you got?
DeRosa.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, it's just cheap.
We have to make sure the DeRosa is showing.
Yeah, how do you do that? That's
like I said, guys, this is not a how-to video, but I'm just showing my buddy here. The idea is, you see how you start with some overlap, and that you stuff in.
right.
And when you come around your first loop, you can see there's overlap here that you're going to stuff in.
Right.
And then you're off to the races. Pull it a little bit so it flexes, and then you wrap it.
Right.
Okay. And you want a pretty consistent overlay. Yeah, I'm right now about a 1/4 inch.
So you don't have to do anything different to keep that showing.
And if you notice, I'm going to start turning the corner. You know, so now there's more overlap because it's the way the bar is bending. So, you know, you only have so much flex going back and forth this way. Look at that, you're the master. You got this down. Yeah, try to do it a little tight without breaking it, so you can flex those cables down. Hey, this looks pretty good, man. Good job.
That come out all right?
Yeah, I think it came out great.
You didn't make it too far over here?
No, I think you did good. All right. I think black was the right choice too. All right, look at this. Oh, pretty. It's got a heart. How cute. There you go.
Here, you started this one, so same.
Oh yeah, same shape. Mine's just, what do you call that? Velour?
Yeah.
It's a fine velour.
Yeah. I just treated that with Profide yesterday. So.
Well, yours is the fine Corinthian leather.
Yeah.
All right, that looks really good. Let's take it outside.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Right.
Woohoo!
You want to carry it? It's your walls.
It's my walls. Okay, I'll do it. Excited?
I am.
This thing's awesome. Now, he didn't bring his shoes. You want to take it around the block?
Yeah, I'm just going to ride these 2 pedals. Can I put this on your car?
Carefully.
I'll put it on my car. I'll put it on my car. I don't want to mess up your car.
My wuss, guys. Don't scratch my car. And away he goes. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to have to fine tune that when you get home, but she's gorgeous, man. Great bike. Hey, I appreciate you joining me in the bike cave today. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. And let's go riding soon.
Definitely.
What do you think of the ride?
It's beautiful. It's really nice. My saddle's a little high, so it was a little...
Yeah, but you like it better that way.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next video.